Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. You know it's your boy and King, and today I'm going to be giving you part 21 of What If Naruto was taken by the Raikage. Get this one to 250 likes as usual, and you'll be getting the next part as soon as possible. And go check out the 2 episodes of What If Naruto Went Dark I did yesterday. And like and subscribe if you're new, and switch across to the playlist to check out the other parts and have fun and enjoy the story. And let's get straight into it. Play the intro. So last time we left off, Yujito went to beat the absolute crap out of Orochimaru after finally seeing Orochimaru for this long time, knowing what he did to Naruto when Naruto was young. She wanted to destroy him as she and him came face to face with each other. Naruto was finally building a Rasengan to try and destroy the sand spear that Gaara was in. You guys can go check out the other parts in the playlist. Trust me, it's very interesting, and if you haven't yet, go and catch up on it. So we start this episode with Shadow Clone Jutsu, Naruto yell as a clone appear beside him. The real Naruto held out his hand while the clone went immediately on building the Rasengan. The moment it was finished, Naruto slammed his jutsu inside of the sand spear. It was like a drill, drilling through the sand. When it finally reached Gaara, it blasted him outside as the sand spear dissolved. Gaara had managed to gain sand around his arm, one of his arm anyway, and half of his face, give him the look of a giant monster. "You are going to pay for that!" Gaara screamed as he looked back up. Shikamaru jumped in front of Naruto while flashing through some hand signs. Shadow Possession Jutsu. His shadow reached out and grabbed hold of Gaara. Gaara was frozen in the place. As he couldn't move, Shikamaru's jutsu was holding him. Gaara still had the gourd on his back as the sand remained in the gourd. Shot after Shikamaru. Hinata managed to get in front of Shikamaru and deflect Gaara's attack with the rotation, blasting away all of the sand that came to Shikamaru's direction. "Ino!" Shikamaru yelled as his hand was shaking as he was struggling and trying to contain Gaara, but Gaara was too powerful. He yelled to Ino to do her jutsu as Ino quickly realized and said, "Mind transfer jutsu." Naruto realized what she's doing. "Wait, don't do that!" Naruto yelled, but it was too late. Ino was now in Gaara's mind. Ino was dumbfounded at the monster she found in Gaara's mind. "What the hell are you?" she said while she shook. "My name is Shikaku, but I will call you Dinner," said Shikaku as he shot out an arm of sand, but Ino quickly released her jutsu and got out of there before he was able to grab her. "No!" Shikaku yelled out as he wanted to rip her to pieces. Ino's soul returned to her body and she was scared out of her mind. Monster was the only thing Ino muttered. She quickly then realized that Gaara had a giant demon inside of him, and there was no way she was going to go back in there. Her thought was cut off though when Gaara screamed and broke free of the Shadow Possession Jutsu. The four was instantly surrounded by sand that was about to overtake them. Before the sand could overtake them, they were all carried away by the postal toad that Jiraiya had sent to release Naruto Fox inside of him and grant him the full power of the nine-tailed fox. The toad was big enough to grab all of them. As the toad sped off into the forest, "You can't hide from me," Gaara yelled out in pure rage as he screamed and destroyed everything, every trees around him. He was just running in a rampage. "Thank for saving us, Postal Toad," said Naruto. The Postal Toad put the four down behind some trees from Gaara. "Don't mention it," said the Postal Toad. "I'm always ready to help. That is my motto. Anyway, I am here because Jiraiya wanted me to bring you something." The Postal Toad then opened his mouth as another toad with the belly of a scroll came out of the Postal Toad mouth. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and a rugged face. "Yeah, you're his son, right?" the toad said as his stomach relayed a scroll. He then stared at Naruto and said, "Place your hands on the seal and place it on the center of the scroll, and I shall give you the key to unlock your full power." Wait a minute, can someone please explain what the hell is going on? This toad just saved us and this other toad is going to unlock and full power for you? What the hell is going on? Can someone quickly explain? Said Ino. "All you need to know is that my parents left me something good and I need this key to get to it," Naruto explained. He placed his hands over the seal array and a blue light shined from it. It then came over his hand, and when Naruto pulled away his fingertips, they were all glowing with a blue light. "So, this is a key. How do I use it?" Everyone looked at him. The toad finally spoke up. "I am honestly amazed that this kid can dress himself. You have a key. How do you use a key?" said the toad. "Well, I put them in a lock and turn them," said Naruto. "Exactly. So, put the key on the seal and then turn it." "Well, I did my job. I'm heading home," said the toad as he folded around his scroll. "Hey, Postal Toad, I'm heading for some drinks. Would you like to join me? If my services are no longer required here, I will gladly join you, my friend," said the Postal Toad. The two toads then said goodbye as the both of them went back to their home. "Just who are you exactly?" Shikamaru asked, looking at Naruto. Naruto looked at him confused. "You beat Sasuke, you beat Lee, and all this trouble happened, and you're the only one who can beat Gaara. Just who the hell are you?" "I am." "He is the hero Naruto Uzumaki," Hinata said loudly. "He is going to beat Gaara and save us all." She smiled at Naruto as he smiled back at her, as the both of them stared at each other for some seconds. Then they heard the rampaging demon behind them. "Naruto," said Kurama, "hurry up before he finds us. Open up the seal." Naruto entered his mindscape to do just that. The blue light was on the top of his fingertips. Naruto flew up to the seal and tear the paper off that was covering up Kurama's seal on the cage. But before he could place his hands on it, he felt a presence behind him. Someone was there. Naruto quickly spun around and found himself face to face with his father. Naruto quickly saw Minato as he jumped down and tackled him as he gave him a big hug. Minato then returned the hug back to Naruto as he stand up to his feet. "Sorry about that, Dad. So I guess this is the same deal that what happened with Mom. Yes, I poured some of my chakra into the seal so I could restore it if anything happened bad or the Nine-Tail ever break free and try to trick you or something." "You bastard! Don't pretend you don't know my name," Kurama roared inside of the cage. "Ah, Kurama, you're as easy to tease as always. I don't know if you realize, but we're kind of in a lot of trouble out there, and Naruto need my full power to face off against the Shikaku. Now, will you kindly let him open that godforsaken seal and let me free?" "Son, I hope you know what you're doing. Kurama is not held by cooperating with his host. He was constantly trying to drive your mother mad with rage. He even sent her in such a rage that she almost killed me once. Don't listen to him, Naruto. I never had that much control over Kushina. If she tried to kill your father, it's because he did something perverted or something stupid. Lies. My wonderful wife will never try to kill me on her own free will. She loved me with all of her heart. She loved me enough. Naruto then cut the both of them off. This conversation is over. You realize that Gaara is out there tearing up the era, right? Naruto quickly floated back up to the seal. He placed his hand on his stomach and turned it, and the cage quickly swung open, sending Naruto fly back. His father leaped up and caught him. There was a blood-red mist, and Kurama, eyes glowing red, can seen coming up to them with his teeth as sharp as ever, looking so deadly. Fools! Now that I am free, there is nothing to stop me from escaping and eating your souls and take over this world. You're not that funny, Kurama. Both Naruto and Minato said at the fox. The mist faded away and Kurama can be seen sitting down with a smile on his face. I couldn't resist, said Kurama to the father and son. Now, let's go take care of that Shikaku, said Kurama as Naruto gave him a thumbs up. Naruto, I wish I can stay longer, but I am no longer needed here, said Minato as he gave Naruto a big hug and said, watch over the village and watch over your friends and that cute little girlfriend you have. Naruto smiled and said thank you, Dad, as the fourth Hokage faded away, leaving Naruto and Kurama in the mindscape. Let's rock and roll, said Naruto. Back in the real world, a few seconds had passed. Naruto's eyes opened. He then flew off to Gaara. You three stay here, he said. I got this. Screw that, I'm not going to leave the fate of my village in some blonde-haired brat, as Ino ran off towards Naruto, dragging Shikamaru by the collar. Hinata then had a small giggle as she went after them. Naruto found Gaara with all the forest around him destroyed. Gaara was now almost fully covered by the sand. Only his feet were still normal. He looked like a miniature Shikaku. The two stared each other down for a few seconds before charging at each other. Hinata and the others were watching from the treetops as the two were ready to clash. Is this guy insane? Said Ino. Why would he just charge at that monster like this? The moment Gaara and Naruto crashed into each other, Naruto's body was covered in an almost glow. As you can clearly see, Naruto had a yellow glow around him. He slammed Gaara into a tree and began to pummel him with a bunch of deadly punches as he was just tearing Gaara to pieces. Naruto has gotten a lot stronger and its speed was unbelievable. Naruto was punching him and the sand was fading off of his body, but every time it faded away, it was regained. Naruto then held back his hand and put more power into it and plummeted his hand into Gaara's stomach as the tree behind him came breaking down by the pressure, a very large tree, as Gaara was sent flying through the forest by Naruto's strength. It's over, Gaara. Nothing is over, said Gaara as he struggled to stand up. The punches were taking effect, although his hand seemed very invincible, but he was still taking a lot of damage. I will destroy everyone, said Gaara as sand started to envelop Gaara. He quickly turned into a sandstorm as it blew away Naruto. The sandstorm quickly took over a large area of the forest. When it finally died down, Naruto could see the fully charged demon in front of him, fully transformed. They were no longer the small Gaara. It was now a fully transformed Shikaku with Gaara on the forehead. Starting with this pathetic village, said Gaara as he put his hand in a seal and said, Possum mode, As his body went limp, as he fell asleep, the eyes of the Shikaku started to open. "Freedom!" yelled Shikaku as he was happy to be free and ready to turn and destroy everything. He turned away from Naruto and make it towards the village. "I am going to turn the Leaf Village in my all-you-can-eat buffet," said Shikaku. "What do we do now, Kurama?" said Naruto. "I got a plan. Create a shadow clone and let me have full control over it." Naruto did as was instructed. Naruto created a perfectly normal shadow clone at first, and then Red Chakra started to overtake it as it fell to his knees, and then when it finally stood up back, its hair was completely red, and it had red crimson eyes, and it had sharp pointed teeth. As he struggled to get to his feet and said, "I can't understand how you humans only stand on 2 feet. So, what's the plan?" "Well, you do not know how to transform into me yet because we just unleashed our full power," said Kurama. "But thanks to you knowing the Shadow Clone Jutsu, I can just do it myself." So we go toe to toe with him in full power transform mode. I will go toe to toe to him, and then you wait for my signal, and then you will go and await Gaara. Gaara's seal only allows him, Shikaku, to take over when Gaara is asleep. That is why he did that possum mode jutsu. If you wake him up, then the shock should be enough to cancel the jutsu, and the transformation will die down. Then what are we waiting for? Kurama then slammed his 2 hands together and said, "Transform." Shikaku felt a spike in power and quickly turned around. He found himself face to face with Kurama as Kurama quickly rushed at him. As Kurama clawed him in the face, that sent him hurtling back. "Whoa, whoa, whoa," said Naruto as he almost fell off. "I better use my chakra," said Naruto as he then focused chakra on his foot to stick on Kurama's forehead. "You stupid demon, dirty fox. You've gotten in my way for the last time," said Shikaku as he jumped up in the air to prepare a body slam to Kurama. Kurama quickly jumped up in air and performed a spinning uppercut to Shikaku, and it contacted before Shikaku could do his body slam. Shikaku was sent flying down to the ground as he was sent slamming his back. He could feel the pain as he cried out as he destroyed a huge part of the forest with only his back. That took a lot of damage in that attack. How the hell did you learn an attack like that? An uppercut, spinning flying uppercut? Well, when I was in your mother, I saw your mother watching a street fight on a television, and they really had some great moves, and I really wanted to try some of them one day, said Kurama. While the two were talking, Shikaku got up and charged at the two again. Kurama turned his attention back to Shikaku as he then drop kicked Shikaku right in the face. Shikaku was sent flying again. Kurama looked down at Shikaku with disappointment. "You are still the same Shikaku. You easily get so mad, but you're still weak and worthless," said Kurama. "You can never beat me. You're only one tail. I have 9s. That is a sort of our powers, so you will be never able to beat me." "Shut up," said Shikaku as he started to get frustrated. You will see, I will beat you," said Shikaku as he then started to form a black ball of chakra right in front of his mouth. Before he could even launch it or fully prepared it, Kurama was in front of him instantly and grabbed his face and stopped his attack. "Wake up the boy before Shikaku make an even bigger fool of himself," said Kurama as Naruto jumped off and landed on top of Shikaku's head. Gaara was totally out. Tentacles of sand tried to stop Naruto, but he was much too fast for them as he shot past all of them and rushed towards Gaara. But before he could reach, Tentacles of sand grabbed onto his feet right in front of Gaara and his hand. Naruto then used his forehead and slammed it inside of Gaara's forehead as Shikaku shouted no, no, as the sand, Shikaku's arm started to dissolve. As Gaara started to wake up, he started to slowly open his eyes as Shikaku faded away. Gaara was now falling out of the air and Naruto grabbed him as Naruto landed on the top of a tree as they both land down to the ground. Kurama then shrunk down back to the shadow clone. Gaara tried to open his eyes. He was still much too weak after transformation. He was really out of it as Naruto then took out a kunai and placed it right at Gaara's throat as he was having a mental battle with himself what he was supposed to do. Kurama saw and knew that it was his decision to do whatever he wanted, so Kurama didn't intervene. Do it, a familiar voice said from not too far away. Naruto then looked up to see Danzo. Finish him or else he will come back to seek vengeance upon us once again. Naruto stared down at Gaara. Gaara's eyes were fully open as he realized what was happening. He looked upon Naruto, but his eyes didn't have hatred inside of them, but he had eyes of sadness. Predictable, said the old man. Like your parents, you lack all the will to do what is necessary. Naruto looked at the old man with anger in his eyes. My offer still stands, said the old man. Come with me and I shall make you the greatest ninja this world has ever seen. You will have your own mansion and lots of money you can ever wish for, and I would arrange it so you can even have the girl you always wanted. All I ask is that you put on this headband. Danzo then held up a Leaf Village headband and tossed it towards Naruto. But if you join the Leaf, you have to cut ties and toss aside that headband you wear now. As Naruto looked at his feet to see the Leaf Village headband. Naruto took up the Leaf Village headband as he was walking towards Danzo as he untied the headband he was now wearing off the cloud. Danzo thought to himself, I win. I always win, he thought, feeling very confident in himself. When Naruto was 5 feet away from Danzo, Naruto flinged the headband right into Danzo's chest. Psych, I had you going there, didn't I, you jackass? Said Naruto with a smile. He then turned around and walked back to pick up his cloud headband. Danzo stared at Naruto from head to toe and considered if he should just murder him right there. But guys, I'm gonna end this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this and know what to do, like, subscribe, comment down below, turn that bell notification so I posted. But I'm on for now guys. See ya. Peace.